Okay, so I just had this crazy cool idea. Imagine if we got the Transformers and the Avengers and just mashed them up together. You'd get the Avengeformers, no, the Auto Avengers, no, the Avenger Bots. Yes, we'll call them the Avenger Bots. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to think of the character and think of the vehicle that best represents that character. Draw the vehicle, and then I'm going to use the reference of the vehicle to try and make the robot version. Because I still have to make the robot look like it actually transformed from this vehicle. So I still have to have parts of the vehicle in the robot form. You know what I mean? So I've got a bit of an idea of what I'm going to do, but there's one Avenger that I'm having a bit of trouble with, but we'll get to that. Anyway, so let's get started. So let's start off with Captain America. He's a military man, so I first thought like, well, maybe let's do a Hummer, like one of those big tanky car looking things, but then I thought, well, no, that's probably more Hulk. So I thought, okay, what's a quintessential American style car? And I thought, well, it's got to be a muscle car. Cap has to be a muscle car. So I thought, he's a Camaro, like Bumblebee from the Transformers movie. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to draw the car, and then I'm going to use the car as a reference to make the Transformer or the Avenger Bot. Okay, so I've got my iPad ready, I've got Procreate, I've got my pen, I've got my glovey thing so I can slide on. Let's start drawing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically just draw the basic shapes for my car and then work from there. Okay, so there's what I believe is our Captain America style Camaro. He's got a shield on the roof, because he needs to still have a shield. Let's make the Avenger Bot version of him. Alrighty, so there we go. We've got our Avenger Bot version of Captain America. Now, I think he's got to have a Transformer name. He can't just be Captain America. So let's give him a Transformer name. So I thought like he's the leader of the Avenger Bots. So he's got to be a Prime. So this is Captimus Prime. Alright, so now let's do Iron Man. Now, if Iron Man's going to be any vehicle, he's got to be a Quinjet. You know the jets, those fancy jets that you see from the Avengers? They don't actually exist in real life, but if Iron Man's any vehicle, he's a Quinjet. So the Quinjet it is. Let's get to it. Alrighty, so there's our Quinjet. I've coloured him up to be in the Iron Man colours. Let's turn him into a robot now. Alrighty, here he is. Now I wanted to make sure they got the arc reactor in, so he's got his arc reactor on the chest, and I made sure I put it on the actual Quinjet itself, so it's a arc reactor powered Quinjet. So it's a powerful vehicle, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. He's clearly transformed into the Quinjet. Okay, so now we've got to give him his Transformer name. So I'm thinking he's got his arc reactor in his chest. He's not Iron Man this time, so let's make him Iron Arc. Iron Arc. Yeah, that sounds cool. So there's Iron Arc. Alrighty, so let's work on Hawkeye now. Now, if Hawkeye's any vehicle, he's a Jeep. He's all-terrain. He can go into the jungle, he can go into the deserts, he can drive through the city. He's good, so he's going to be a Jeep. So let's start drawing a Jeep. Okay, so we've got our Hawkeye Jeep here. I've given him his Hawkeye colouring motif. I've given him roof racks as well because I've got a good idea for that. So let's start drawing the robot version of Hawkeye. Okay, so here's my idea. I thought the roof racks actually join onto his arm to form a bow. Hey, the longbow? Longbow. That's his Transformer name. This is Longbow. All right, so now let's work on Black Widow. Now Black Widow, I think she's a bit tough. She's a spy. She needs to be able to get into places that the others can't. But she's also like a sexy spy, so she needs to be able to look good as well. So I thought, well, what if we make her like a Lamborghini or something like that? But then I thought, well, no, that defeats the purpose of the spy. Because if you see a Lamborghini driving by, you're going to notice it. And the whole point of her being a spy is that you don't notice her. And it also needs to be maneuverable. So then I thought, well, what about a motorbike? Motorbikes can get into places cars can't. So that's very spy, isn't it? So let's do Black Widow as a motorbike. Okay, so there we go. There's our Black Widow motorbike. She's got a Black Widow colouring. Looks pretty cool. Let's turn her into a Black Widow bot. Okay, so there's Black Widow in her robot mode. So we've got to give her a name, don't we? So how about something spy, something Black Widowy? How about Shadow Stalker? Yeah, Shadow Stalker, because she strikes from the black shadows like a widow. No, that's not right. Anyway, Black Widow, Shadow Stalker. I think that works. So this is Shadow Stalker. Okay, so who's next? Let's work on the Hulk. Now, before I said with Captain America, a Hummer, that's more of a Hulk vehicle, but then I thought, well, if we're gonna go for the Hulk, let's go the Hulk. Let's make him really big. So why not if we make him a tank, hey? Because it's hard to stop a tank, and it's hard to stop the Hulk. So I think Hulk's a tank. All right, so let's start drawing our Hulk tank. All right, so there's our lean, mean, green machine, the Hulk tank. Let's turn him into a robot now. All right, so there's Hulk in his transformed tank version. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, so we've got to give him his transformer name. So how about we make him Bulkhead? No, we can't do that because there already is a Bulkhead. So we've got to think of something else. Something Gamma, Gammatron, Gamma Hide, Gamma Ironhide, Gamma Hide. Because we've got Ironhide, he's a transformer. This is Gamma Hide. Gamma Hide. Okay, so finally we're up to Thor. Now this one, I found it a little hard to figure out what sort of vehicle best describes Thor. I mean, he's a Norse god, he can fly, he's also from another planet, so my first thought was, what if we make him one of those sailboat things that they used in Asgard? But I thought, well, But then I thought, well, triple changes. He's a god, so he can do all sorts of stuff that others can't. So what if we make him a triple change, so he can turn into a car, a plane, and a robot? Hey, and he's come to Earth. He's scanned some of our local technology, so he's going to be a jet. Plus, for the vehicle mode, we'll finally use the Hummer, yeah? Because he uses a hammer, hey, it works. So he's a triple changer, he can turn into a jet, he can turn into a Hummer, and he can turn into a robot. So let's give that a go. Okay, so there we go, we've got our Raptor jet, and we've got our Hummer for Thor to transform into. So let's draw Thor as a robot now. Okay, so now we have Thor as a transformer, so we need to give him a transformer name. So how about something thundery? How about the Thunderstrike? Yeah, this is Thunderstrike. Thunderstrike. Alrighty, so we've got all our Avengers now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mash them up into one big picture, and then we'll have Avenger Bots ready for action. Alrighty, so that's how Avenger Bots put together. What did you guys think? Did you like the idea of the Avengers and the Transformers being mashed together? Well, this mashup went pretty well. I might do another one in the future, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it. Now, if you want to learn how to draw your own Avenger, make sure you check out this video that's on your screen right now where I show you how to draw Thor. Or if you want to see me draw a speed painting of Thor, Captain America, and Iron Man, check out this video also that's on your screen right now.